Greetings everybody. And it just was the other day I was lamenting all the spring weather, and I called it the spring holding pattern. Well, actually that holding pattern has lifted, and I've got a really nice day today. The only real drawback to it is I work tonight. Got a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift, so I'll have to take a nap this afternoon, and so I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot done, but I'll show you what I've been able to accomplish and what I hope to get accomplished here. The onions that I made a short of this spot, they're all sprouted out. I've got the purple ones, I've got some white ones, and also some regular yellow onions. And I also was able to find some garlic cloves that I'd missed a couple of bulbs of, so I separated them, and I got certified to sell seedlings, so I'm going to try to sell those at the flea market. And these are some Nova raspberries that I picked up from where I'm transferring the bed over in that same video I showed, and where the onions are going, and they're starting to bud. So just as soon as I can, I'm going to get these in the ground. And they've been over in a north location, so this is a easterly location, but the sun's going to hide here pretty quick, and this will be all in the shade. So I hope to not scald any of these plants too much, especially when I'm sleeping. Well, I'm back after another shift and a good rest, and I figure I'd come back and show you what has transpired. So I was able to sell a pile of, or a quart of firewood here. That's where it was, and which was great because that paid for the rental of the splitter, and hopefully I will be able to get the chipper over here with that money. I cleaned up the limbs off the apple tree, and I've already put together some clips of how I chip this stuff up, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the plum prunings. And over here I've been cleaning up the sawdust from the turbo sawmill rental and spreading that out. I've got a really good friend that likes turnips, so these are ones I planted in the last year, and it's amazing. Brassicas can take the cold, and this was a cold year. Even the ones that weren't covered in any shavings at all, look at that. I've been taking some of the those shavings and putting them over here on the raspberries. Just remember this spot from the other day, it was all covered in snow. I wanted to burn today. I could have burned. This would have burned, but I couldn't get a permit because you can hear the wind. They're too worried about the fire danger. So I put those sawmill shavings and sawdust right on top of the leaves that were there. So that's like a blanket with another blanket on top. I didn't get any interest on the grapevines. or at least for cutting, so I didn't bother to save any out. But I've been hacking the heck out of these, doing it to the cordon method, as I mentioned. Look how green this grass has turned in just a few days. And I pruned every single blueberry bush this year. Coming towards in my face, so I turned and headed back. And I think I can get around here with the tractor now and finish mulching these blueberries. I got most of them done. There's probably 6 or 8 right here that need to be done. And I'm going to fertilize them. I haven't done that in a couple of years. And I use a concoction of blood meal, bone meal, and green sand that is essentially, the ratio that I use, a 10-10-10 formulation. So you get the same thing as a commercially produced fertilizer, but from all organically approved components. Look at those buds. This is one of the Patriot blueberries. Go UMaine. Some standing water there. You can probably hear it sloshing under my shoes. And these are some more Fredonia grapevines. And these are more Natchez blackberries. I wish I could sell these. They're protected, so I just keep transferring them and giving them away. I got some friends that wanted some, so I gave them away. A little bit more of this today. Another spot where I put those shavings around the raspberries from the beginning of the video. This is where I took them, from that spot there. So it's greening up, starting to get stuff done. Looking forward to doing even more. And we're coming back around. So any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. And please like this video, share it with your friends. And this is what local agriculture and sustainable practices look like. On a one-person scale.